I want you to meet my very first patient. What's unique about this is that I started practice 28 years ago, and Mrs. Susan Ellis came into my office on an emergency on a Saturday when I was willing to see anybody. And it was just great to be able to have the confidence to know that, you know, she was gonna let me treat her. And she had an emergency. She needed a root canal on one of her teeth. And of course I was obviously a little nervous, but 28 years later, Susan has stayed with me, and I just thought it would be great to hear from her, just so that you could hear somebody who's stayed with me so tried and true for so many years. And just tell me a little bit about, you know, what made you to want to stay with me more than the fact that you didn't know at the time that I was going to be treating you.
I did not know at that time that I was your first patient. And I'm sure you were a little nervous. I was nervous because it was my first root canal. But you did an outstanding job. Everything went well. And now, all these 28 years later, you and your talented staff have done an outstanding job. And I'm pleased.
Thank you. And one of the things that I would want to stress too is that in all the 28 years, have I ever had to extract a tooth on you?
No.
We've never had to take a tooth out on her. She's been a great model patient for being somebody who comes in, keeps her appointments, and I always try to stress that if the patient will allow us to be able to do the things that we know are in their best interest, that it's going to prove that they can retain their teeth for the rest of their life. And she's been a perfect example of that. And I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for just staying with me all these years. And I can't believe it's been 28 years. It's amazing.
I can't believe it either.
I don't think any patient would want to know that they're my very first patient.
No. Anyway, it worked out well, and I'm still happy to be here.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, I so appreciate it, and I appreciate you coming in and sharing your story. And I just thought it would be great for other people out there in internet land to hear us and talk to us. So I'm so grateful.
Okay.
Give me a hug.
Thank you. Thank you for all the wonderful work.
We'll appreciate it very much.
Okay.
All right.